Hey guys, it's Ashley, and we're gonna get through this video now with a straight face, no laughing, no crying. My husband's already laughing in the background because we are adults and we can talk about adult stuff with appropriate behavior. I already snorted. With appropriate behavior and reactions and all that. So, one of our dogs, Lula, clearly a girl, mini poodle. She's a rescue. Don't know much about her. We have gone back and forth between, yeah, I think she's fixed, and I don't think she's fixed. We've had her about a year, and not seen her go into heat. She's very, very young. So it's been kind of more of a, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's probably fixed. Well, looks like she's not fixed. There's blood kind of everywhere. And then there were the reactions today of the boy dogs. Well, she's our mini poodle, and she's closest in size to Cash, our black Shih Tzu mix. It's kind of like a poodle Shih Tzu mix. My husband just said he looks kind of like a gremlin. Right now he's not groomed, and well, anyway, all the dogs are running around as usual, watching TV. I'm not feeling very good, so I'm just kind of sitting there. We're watching TV, and my blue light glasses to prevent my seizures and my headaches came in, so I'm trying those out. And all of a sudden, we hear these screams of bloody murder. Bloody freaking murder. From Lula and Cash. And we look back, I look back behind the couch to see where it's coming from. And I see Jack, the black lab, take off. I mean, he's like, assess the situation. He's like, I don't want none of this shit. He just takes off. Well, there's Lula and Cash, and not only have they engaged in doing the naughty. Cash, by the way, boy dog, he's not 12. Let me handle this video. You want to do this video, or you want to let me handle this video? We think he's somewhere between like 9 and 11. The virgin till now. Well, he and Lula had gotten their business on, and they're like the little dogs who didn't know what was going to happen. And I guess his little knot thing got stuck inside of her, and they got attached to one another. Well, his response was to do some sort of flipperoo so that they're now both attached inside of her, but facing opposite directions and trying to run in opposite directions to separate each other, which is very painful for both of them as they're trying to run in opposite directions. So they're both screaming bloody murder. And apparently the shock of seeing us running towards them to help them was enough to make, luckily, everything pop out and separate. And yeah, so you do not need to be making sound effects. Seriously, you can either do this video or you can just be quiet in the background. So, all dogs are not traumatized. We've got dogs hidden in other rooms. Poor Lula, she's terrified. She's barely gotten to the point where she'll even be in the same room as my husband because he fed her a taco. So we had to run errands, so we just took her with us, and she's like cowering in my lap. But the worst part came when my father-in-law came home from church. And these dogs are the dogs that, you know, go to bed with him and hang out with him. And these are like his babies. And so we're trying to explain to him that, you know, Lula's in heat and you've got to watch these dogs because this happened. And so he's like, what do you mean they got stuck together and tied together? And what do you mean that? And then all of a sudden it's like he gets it and he's like, oh, they got, It's like, yeah. So if you've ever I mean, if it wasn't bad enough that this happened to them, having to explain it to my poor father-in-law, who's got early stages dementia. He's like, his what, mid-70s? 76? Having to see the look on his face as he's like processing this. It went from like horror to hilarity to horror and just like complete shock. And I don't know if he like peed his pants or what. And he's like wanting to go back to church and pray again. And I don't know who is more embarrassed. Me, my husband, the dogs, poor father-in-law. He's supposed to be in his room asleep right now. He's probably not even asleep. He's probably like watching them, making sure they don't do anything, and then half praying and half just sheer traumatized. Just, I don't even know what to tell y'all. But when we heard them scream bloody murder, that was not how we expected to find them. We thought maybe somebody got in a fight and somebody bit one another. We did not expect them to be stuck together by their genitals, trying to run in opposite directions. That kind of tug of war happening down below. Y'all, I'm scared to go to sleep tonight. I'm gonna have all kinds of nightmares. There's not enough Xanax on the planet for this. Dear God. Alright, I hope you're all having a better night than I am. Oh my. Bye, y'all.